Rhea Ripley has reacted to being called Queen by WWE superstar Chelsea Green. She sent a wholesome two-word message on Twitter. Ripley was seen congratulating Green after she won the Women's United States Championship at Saturday night's main event. She defeated Michin to become the inaugural champion. Reacting to their wholesome backstage moment, Green sent a two-word message as she called the Eradicator a queen. In response to her, Ripley claimed she was proud of the newly crowned Women's United States champion. "Proud mommy," wrote Ripley. Green's historic win at Saturday night's main event caught the attention of several superstars, who congratulated the 33-year-old. Her first feud for the championship is yet to be revealed by WWE. Sam Roberts believes Rhea Ripley will dethrone Liv Morgan on the January 6th edition of Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Speaking on the Not Some Wrestling podcast, Roberts claimed Ripley will regain the title and head into WrestleMania 41 as champion. He said, "I think that this is where Rhea Ripley wins back the title, and then you start telling whatever story you're going to tell going into WrestleMania for Rhea, because I think with Rhea now, going into WrestleMania 40 was like the last great sort of iconic challenge for Rhea Ripley was Becky Lynch at WrestleMania, and she beat her. So now, Rhea Ripley needs to be in that role at WrestleMania that Becky Lynch was in. Not to say Rhea's gotta lose, but Rhea Ripley's gotta be in that role where whoever is got next has to go to WrestleMania to try to beat Rhea Ripley." Ripley was previously forced to vacate the title due to an injury she suffered after a backstage brawl with Morgan. However, WWE superstar Liv Morgan was in action during the recently concluded Saturday night's main event. She put her Women's World Championship on the line against damaged CTRL's Io Sky. During the match, there was a moment of concern when Io Sky delivered a knee lift that struck Liv Morgan directly in the nose, causing the champion to bleed. Despite the injury, Morgan persevered and managed to secure the victory and retain her title. Jim Cornette reviewed the match on a recent episode of his Jim Cornette Experience podcast. He criticized Io Sky for the knee lift, calling it careless. Cornette said that in the past, incidents like this would have led to more discussions in the locker room, as it was blatantly unnecessary. "Did you see the slow-mo of the knee lift? I thought you've been telling me? Oh, Io Sky is so good. She's such a good worker. She's good. She has good matches. She knee-lifted Liv Morgan right in the face and nose for no reason. Liv was on her knees, she wasn't moving, and Io Sky just grabs her arm and knee-lifts her right in the F***king face. Just careless. See, in the old days, there would have been more discussion about that in the locker room cause that was so blatantly unnecessary," Cornette said. After Liv Morgan successfully defeated Io Sky at WWE Saturday night's main event, Rhea Ripley made her way out for an intense stare-down with her arch-rival. During last week's episode of Raw, it was announced that Ripley is now the #1 contender for Morgan's World Heavyweight Championship. The high-stakes title match is officially set for the highly anticipated debut episode of WWE Raw on Netflix on January 6. However, Liv Morgan shared an emotional update with Dominik Mysterio ahead of tomorrow night's edition of WWE Raw. The 30-year-old successfully defended her Women's World Championship against Io Sky at Saturday night's main event earlier this month. Morgan is involved in a storyline relationship with Dominik Mysterio on the Red brand. Dirty Dom betrayed Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam 2024 to help the Miracle Kid retain the Women's World Championship and has been aligned with her ever since. Ahead of tomorrow night's edition of WWE Raw, Liv Morgan took to Instagram to share a photo of herself being embraced by Mysterio and added a heart emoji. You can check out her heartfelt update in the Instagram post below. Rhea Ripley confronted Liv Morgan following her victory over Io Sky at Saturday night's main event. The Eradicator will be challenging Morgan for the Women's World Championship on Raw's debut episode on Netflix on January 6, 2025. However, WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long recently suggested that there was no reason for Liv Morgan's title reign to end anytime soon. Morgan captured the title from Becky Lynch at King and Queen of the Ring earlier this year. Lynch battled for the title in a steel cage match on the May 27 episode of Raw, but came up short and has not returned to action since. Speaking on Sportskeeda's The Wrestling Time Machine show, Teddy Long noted that there has been nothing negative about Liv Morgan's reign as champion so far. The legend predicted that the company would keep the title on Morgan for a while and complimented her work in the ring. "I would certainly keep it on Liv. I mean, just like Bill was saying, she looks great, and she's great in the ring. So there's nothing really bad about her, I think. The good thing is that they'll keep it on her for a while, and hopefully they will get somebody or find somebody that, she can really work with, and maybe get a little story going." Rhea Ripley was forced to relinquish the Women's World Championship due to injury earlier this year. Only time will tell if she can win back the title she never lost when she battles Morgan next month on WWE Raw. However, Liv Morgan's latest personal alliance is given a new name ahead of WWE Raw Netflix move. Liv Morgan is currently a member of the Judgment Day, but within the group, there are clearly several cliques. Finn Balor and JD McDonough are close friends, while Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio have become known as Liv Dom in recent weeks. And now it seems that the alliance between Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez has also been handed a new name. Ahead of the move over to Raw on January 6th, fans have shared the new Livpool name, which has apparently become their couple's name online. This was also something that Morgan recently endorsed on her Instagram stories. It seems that she is the center of several interesting alliances on WWE TV at present, despite the fact that there have been a lot of rumors about Judgment Day potentially going their separate ways sooner than later. Liv Morgan and Judgment Day are expected to have a tense meeting tomorrow after JD McDonough and Finn Balor lost their World Tag Team Championships to the War Raiders last week. Finn Balor has had a number of issues as the leader of Judgment Day since taking over the group following SummerSlam, and this title loss could be the final straw for the group, which would be a shock heading into the festive season. It's likely that JD McDonough and Finn Balor will separate from Morgan, Dominik Mysterio, and Raquel Rodriguez, since that appears to have been the primary divide in the group since the summer. It's clear that there is still a story for Dominik Mysterio and Morgan, especially since her Women's World Championship rematch with Rhea Ripley is coming up on January 6 when Raw makes its debut on Netflix. It's unknown if Rodriguez and Mysterio will be banned from ringside for the match to ensure that this time it's fair. Hi lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Lima. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video and subscribe